Welcome, everybody. I am Catherine with Myconian Collection, and I will be presenting to you our portfolio of 14 hotels, all located on Mykonos Island. Before we get into the hotels, I would like to show you a quick video of how Mykonos is in the summer, from its crystal clear blue beaches to its local attractions and the sparkling nightlife the island has to offer. After getting a glimpse of summer in Mykonos, here's an overview of the locations of the famous beach clubs and bars around the island. On this note, I would like to mention that generally to travel from one location to the other in Mykonos is no more than a 20 to 30-minute drive depending on the traffic you may meet on the way. However, for example, during peak season, July and August, traffic may slightly be a bit higher. So another option that we like to propose to our clients would be the use of a local water taxi or private rib to get to their favorite beaches and beach clubs in half the time. It is also an experience traveling by sea for them. All our properties have dedicated concierge teams that are able to assist in arranging the itineraries of the guests, whether that's organizing activities and attractions around the island or making reservations to the clubs and restaurants. To name a few activities and attractions, here are a few examples. Organizing cruises, whether that's private or semi-private, around the beaches of the island or visiting the neighboring ones as well. Visiting Deos, which is a UNESCO heritage site, no more than a 30-minute boat ride from Mykonos town. An island very rich in its history, archaeological findings, and mythology. We're also able to organize tour guides that are able to bring the story of this location back to life. Additionally, we are also able to cater to helicopter tours, whether that's just overlooking the islands from above or visiting the islands as well, or even as transfers to Mykonos to our properties directly. For example, Panoptis Escape in Elia Beach offers a helipad for clients that want to arrive directly on site. Other activities and attractions that you may enjoy during your time on the island would be horse riding, water sports, exploring Mykonos through cycling or jeep safaris, identifying the hidden gems, and Greek authentic cooking classes. There is a local farmstead in Mykonos in Anomera village called Rizes. In English means roots. It's run by a local Myconian family that is showcasing how Mykonos used to be back then, from the traditional Myconian house to cooking in the woodstone ovens, which you're also able to experience and enjoy the Greek recipes after. Fishing as well with a local fisherman and enjoying the catch of the day, as well as shopping in the streets of Mykonos with various options around, or also Namos village, of, by Paraga Bay, which has many of the luxury brands gathered all together in one place. There are two ways to get to Mykonos. One way is by ferry, whether that is from the local port Rafina or Piraeus in Athens, or by flight into the Mykonos International Airport. During the summer season, from the period of May to October, Mykonos is easily accessible with direct connections from all major European airports. So if Mykonos is the first stop of travel, to name a few airports that can access the island, for example, is Rome, Milan, London, Istanbul, even Doha and Dubai. If Mykonos is not the first stop, however, the client is incoming from Athens, the plane ride is no more than 30 minutes. Here is an overview of our properties and their locations. Starting off in Mykonos town, we have Deos, which was the newest opening last year in May of 2024. It is at the entrance of Mykonos town and a 3-minute drive from the port, less than a 7-minute walk into the city. On the other side of the town, where the windmills, bars, and restaurants are, we have Korali, Kyma, and Naia. And this is actually the location where Myconian Collection was born. Towards the south coast, we have 4 beach locations. Ornos Bay is where we have O, our first beachfront property, and Kove, which was acquired also last year in May of 2024. In Platіс Ялос, we have the Ambassador, which was the first 5-star hotel of the island. Ornos and Platіс Ялос are approximately a 10-minute drive from Mykonos town. In Agrari Beach, we have acquired Sunrise last year in May of 2024. And in Elio Beach, we have most of our properties, which is the Avaton, Imperial, Royal, Utopia, Villa Collection, and Panoptis Escape. For these 2 locations, the distance to Mykonos town is a little bit further, so approximately 20 to 25-minute drive. For Elio Beach specifically, because we have all our properties located there, we do offer a complimentary shuttle into Mykonos town and back on interval hours till 12:30 a.m. All the properties within our portfolio are 5-star hotels and belong to different brands and affiliations. Deos is a member of the set. Panoptis Escape is a member of small luxury hotels. We have 3 hotels with design, which is the O, Kyma, and the Avaton. 2 leading hotels, which is the Imperial and the Royal. 4 Relais and Chateau properties, the Ambassador, Utopia, Korali, and our latest edition, Sunrise. And 2 properties with preferred hotels and resorts, where Villa Collection is a legend property of the brand and Naia is an LVX property of the brand. To give you a quick history of how Myconian Collection started. It was founded by Mr. George Dактилідis and his wife, Mrs. Eleftheria, back in 1979, where they decided to open their first bed and breakfast hotel in Mykonos town. They have 4 children who are now managing and operating the hotels. The Dактилίδis family not only are hoteliers, but they are also contractors. So they have built all their properties from scratch, with the exception of Kove and Sunrise, which were ready-built properties and operational. Starting with our portfolio, we'll begin with our latest additions. Deos, which opened at the entrance of Mykonos town, is a 3-minute drive from the port and less than a 7-minute walk into the city. Additionally, it is the only property within our collection that offers buggy service from the reception desk into Mykonos town at the entrance. 40 units with options of jacuzzis or private pools. An ideal property for cosmopolitan lovers, modern jet setters, well-traveled cultural travelers, as well as families with children of younger age from 12 years old and above. A property that plays along with the earth tones throughout. There's also a restaurant, a spa, and a gym. On the bottom right, you can also see an image of one of the suites in the property that has a very spacious outdoor area and swimming pool. The indoor areas of the rooms also are very spacious. Kove was acquired last year in May of 2024. It is a property in Ornos Bay, slightly elevated from the beach, which offers more of a youthful, vibrant atmosphere and cozy scenery. Ideal for the cosmopolitan lovers, luxury travelers, for those that like to enjoy the beach, the couples, families, and honeymooners. It is less than a 5-minute walk down to the Bay of Hornos, where also complimentary sunbeds and umbrellas are offered to the clients. There is a spa and a restaurant, and wherever the clients are staying within the Myconian Collection portfolio, they are more than welcome to go and explore the dining options of the other properties as well. Sunrise was acquired last year as well in May of 2024 as a 4-star hotel. This May in 2025, it is actually going to open as a 5-star hotel and the latest member of Relais Chateau. It is going through some renovation in order to elevate and upgrade the property. It is in one of the most secluded locations of the island, Agrari Beach, where it is only this hotel and a local taverna right next to it. Direct beach access with 400 meters of private beach for our clients. It's perfect for couples, honeymooners, families that want to enjoy and relax and enjoy the nature, as well as adventure seekers. On the bottom right corner, you will also be able to see how how the beach club will be also elevated. Returning back to Ornos Bay, we have the O, which opened in 2022 and is the first beachfront property of Myconian Collection. Direct beach access from the main facilities of the hotel. It is more of a sexier property in terms of the vibe and the atmosphere that it offers. A property for 16 years old and above, for those that want to enjoy and feel more of the liveliness of the island. Additionally, for those that want to be close to the beach and to Mykonos town as well. It is 65 units where 64 of them offer garden views, and there's one unique suite, the O Suite, offering sea view. However, 50% of the inventory is with private pool options. On the top right, you can see how the O Suite offers sea view and a private pool. It is located on the upper level of the property. On the bottom left, there is also an example of one of the rooms that offer garden views, and you can have a sneak peek of how furnished and well decorated the outdoor area is, offering a high level of privacy for the clients. Now, Panoptis Escape opened in 2021 in Elia Beach, right on top of the hill, offering 360 views of the Aegean overlooking two different bays. It is 18 suites that is also bookable as a 21-bedroom villa. Ideal for the top-tier business travelers, the ones that are seeking for exclusive privacy and wonderful views of the Aegean. Additionally, in this property, you can enjoy both sunset and sunrise. As you can see in the top right picture, the main swimming pool area, there is sand around the pool. The same applies for the suites that have private pools. We have put sand around them to make it feel like you have your own private beach at your feet. Very spacious rooms, both indoor and outdoor as well, offering the ultimate privacy. Continuing in Elia Beach, here is an overview of how our properties are located in this area. So as mentioned, right on top of the hill, we have Panoptis Escape. And below them, we have the Avaton, Villa Collection, Utopia, Royal, and Imperial. At the end, down below, we have our private beach section with our complimentary sunbeds and umbrellas, as well as offered beach service. It is easy to get around these properties through the internal corridors and elevators. However, we also do offer an internal shuttle bus, which is complimentary to the guests to get from one hotel to another at ease, and also down to our private beach section. Additionally, I'd like to remind you that this is the location where we also offer complimentary transfers into town and back with our shuttle till 12:30 a.m. Starting off from the lower part of the hill, we will go through Royal and Imperial. These two properties are exactly the same in terms of their room option offerings. The main differences is the Royal offers more options with jacuzzis, while the Imperial offers more options with private pool. Additionally, the main facilities are decorated differently. So the Imperial is more elegant and modern, ideal for those that are traditional beach lovers, honeymooners, and families, whereas the Royal is a little bit more vibrant, catering to everyone's taste, multi generational families, and millennial families as well.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love, you got the love, you got the love.
Also, if you've seen through the video of the Royal, there is a shopping center with several boutique stores of well-known brands for those that would like to enjoy shopping in this area. Additionally, the Royal has a wonderful restaurant, which is a taverna called Camares, on the bottom right picture, where every evening we offer live bouzouki music and plate smashing as an experience, family style serving of Greek traditional platters. Here is the Imperial. At the Imperial also there is a wonderful sushi restaurant overlooking the Aegean during the evening with an open kitchen. And also, the Imperial and the Royal are two properties that can also cater to large incentive groups and wedding events. We do have the conference rooms in these two hotels that can cater to such events. Myconian Villa Collection is a property with 59 guest room suites and villa units. It is a location where it is ideal for groups of families, friends seeking for accommodation for everyone all together. There are options from a one bedroom to a six-bedroom villa unit, fully catered, fully furnished with a kitchen, living room, dining room area as well, ideal for groups of friends as well as honeymooners and couples. More of an elegant and exclusive vibe at this property. And additionally, for families with the younger children, a property where we can offer connecting units as well. From our villa units, our bigger ones, we have two that are standalone, which is a three-bedroom villa and a six-bedroom villa. And our bigger villa units are named after the famous beaches of the island. However, they are all located within the same hotel facility, allowing the guests to benefit from the hotel services and facilities that we have to offer. Myconian Utopia is one of the Relais Chateau properties located on Elia Beach, ideal for the honeymooners, the foodies, and the wanderers, those that are upscale bohemian, more of a boho chic property with 64 units, options again with jacuzzis or private pools. Many of the options are open plan. If you see on the top left, you see one of our rooms that also has the bathtub in the same area with the bedroom. It's more of an open plan style, but the design is boho chic. Of course, have in mind that in the rooms as well, there is privacy in the bathroom with the shower and the water closet. Moving to Myconian Avaton, which is the last property in Elia Beach. It is currently our biggest property yet within the collection with 160 units, a member of Design Hotels. Ideal for the party travelers that prefer to be closer to the beach but want to be in a livelier location. Ideal also for solo travelers, honeymooners, friends, bachelorettes. Moving to Platіс Ялос, we have the Myconian Ambassador, which is the first five-star hotel of the island and an ideal location for the jet setters, the foodies that are interested in the diverse surroundings. A walking distance from the famous beach clubs Namos and Scorpios. Options and designs that play a lot with the traditional classic colors of white and blue throughout the rooms and the property. Finally, returning back to Mykonos town on the side of the windmills where the bars and the restaurants are located, and a 10-minute walk from there we have the Korali, Kyma, and Naia. Korali is ideal for the intimate couples, jet setters, food enthusiasts, and well-traveled cosmopolitan lovers.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my empire, not the way I do.
A property which is also ideal for families with children that want to be closer to Mykonos town. Right next to it, we have Myconian Kyma, a retro fun lover artist property for the digital nomads, the LGBTQ community, timeless adventurers of all time. And our final property, Myconian Naia, which is our 18 years old and above hotel, 18 suites. For those that are seeking privacy and alone time at the island, but at the same time be close to the city, young adults, privacy seekers, honeymooners, and want to enjoy their time on the island close to town. So, Myconian Collection and the Dactylidis family not only are hoteliers and contractors, however, they are a family that loves to give back to the local community. A few examples and projects to mention. They had built a school in 2020 for the children of the island, serving 200 students and 13 classrooms. Additionally, they built accommodation for the teachers as well. Moreover, they take very seriously the environmental sustainability in advancing continuously in green practices. A few key points to mention include initiatives in the waste management, water conservation, linen reuse for energy, and so on. All the restaurants and our chefs embrace a sustainable culinary philosophy using local sourced ingredients and have the farm to table approach. As a family and as a collection, we support local farmers, contributing to the economic and cultural strength of the community, whether that's purchasing the local vegetables from the neighboring islands or also Mykonos itself, assisting to go for the local meat and fish products from the local fishermen of the island as well. Just a few examples. In addition, the Myconian family took into the project the restoration and completion of the monastery Panagia Turliani. And one of the latest projects was to offer and build housing and medical centers for the Mykonos Health Center, so additional housing for the doctors and donating medical equipment as well to the hospital. Lastly, one of the other projects that the family has taken part of is sponsoring major archaeological research with the discovering of new archaeological and historical findings, which these will be announced soon and of course are contributing to enriching the heritage of the island. Thank you very much for your time and going through the Myconian collection properties with me.